So we got a few left. So, sister, thank you, Gigi. Anybody else got to put it on, Sweetum? We always put them on, but that's okay. Sweetum. We always put them on, but that's okay. Sweetum. We always put them on, but that's okay.
Okay, I'm going to pause right there. Now, Sister Regina, I believe that's who this is. She was calling her Gigi. Now, I know that Sister Regina has been very faithful to Motivating U2Win's ministry, and she has been very faithful in doing her random acts. And Sister Regina, listen, you seem like a person that I could actually embrace as a friend. But now, my reasoning for making another reaction on this same video that I've already done a reaction on was I just kind of took notice of, okay, Sister Regina, she was putting the wristbands on this young lady. I think there was another, the little girl. She passed them their wristbands. She put it in their hands. She placed the wristbands in their hands. We're going to play it back. Motivating U2Win is still in that correction mode. She's, because when you are a Pharisee, when you act like a Pharisee, you're going to watch every little tiny thing. Now, it wasn't enough for Sister Regina to hand them their wristband. No. Miss Motivating U2Win had to bring that rod of correction. We always put it on them. That's works anyway. Okay, now you guys see what I'm talking about. This is all works. And this is the danger of it. This is the danger of being indoctrinated under the works gospel when you're supposed to be under grace. Grace would have allowed Sister Regina the opportunity to hand these people, these lovely people, their wristband. But here comes the law. The law is going to always take it a step further. That was one of the problems with the Pharisees, the Jews, the leaders of that day. It wasn't enough for God to put his laws in place. No, they had to go beyond the law and add to the law. Okay, and that's how they arrived at 613 points of the law. See, when you got this right here, this is a good example of how when you don't allow grace and you're under the works gospel. And I just feel like Motivating U2Win is very unappreciative of her help. Which to me, as I was watching this video, it just seems like everybody was kind of scattered about. She couldn't even locate her other worker, Angela. And then she belittled Angela, whoever you are, Angela. Hey, sis. She likened you to a little child. Okay, now I didn't play that part, but you guys watched the video. And I hope that Angela, I hope she was that little girl. But I doubt it. That little girl that went with them, she looked like she was about maybe 15, 16. Anyway, she likened her to that of a little child. And she's always throwing those little pot shots at people, her workers, I would say. Because as I recall in Lamia's video, and I'm going to go back and watch that video, she was doing the same thing. Little inside jokes, pot shots, throwing little pot shots at people, making fun of people that's actually there to help her, to serve her. That kind of behavior, it just takes all the joy. She turns it into a job. And it just takes all the joy out of her mission of doing random acts. It just takes all the joy out. and it becomes more of a job, and watching every little thing. So I just thought that was just a little bit ungrateful on Motivating U2Win's part. You should be glad that people are sacrificing their time to come and help you with your random acts. Free of charge, that is. Free of charge. May I add, free of charge. You're the one who's profiting from this whole event of random acts. Now, I'm thinking that eventually your workers are going to catch on to the game, that they're going to just be exhausted from working like a slave. And what are you going to be doing? Making profit. Okay? You're in Niagara Falls. You have already checked all the boxes in the reasoning of why you chose Niagara Falls outside of its beauty. The number one reason why you chose Niagara Falls had nothing to do with preaching the gospel, because you're not allowed. You got with the park officials, the people that are in charge, the people that are running the park, and you got in with them. So now, of course, you're going to make yourself legal so you can get your foot in the door, and you did. But now you are doing your random acts with the stipulations that you cannot be preaching the gospel. You cannot bring your religion into it. You know that. So why are you wasting your time if it's all about Jesus? Why are you constantly condemning the brethren that we're not doing enough in witnessing and talking about Jesus and using the name Jesus? But yet you know that when you go up there in Niagara Falls, you better not preach the gospel. So why are you wasting your time and wasting these people's time? These people came to Niagara Falls to enjoy Niagara Falls. Why did you turn the whole thing around and made it about you? Yeah, I said it. Somebody need to say it. You turned that whole experience that people paid money to go and see. I mean, I don't know if they charge it at Niagara Falls. I don't know if I'm sure you have to pay some type of admission fee. They didn't come to see you. They wanted to see the beauty of Niagara Falls. And you made it all about you. Because in watching this video, you all over the place, giving instructions to Sister Regina, yelling at people, telling people to look at your camera. And you got videos telling other people that turn their cameras on in church settings or events, telling them to turn their cameras off. You got a video, I can pull it right now. Turn the videos off. Turn the cameras off. Well, I came on here to talk about, and I'm done. It's Fun Friday. I'm done. I came on here to call out that point about that one part about how she was giving Sister Regina instructions, and Sister Regina was being nice by helping her out and making that sacrifice. She could have been doing anything, but she obviously supports your vision, okay? And if that's what she wants to do, that's fine. But I'm just here to say that you're being ungrateful, just like you did not acknowledge those 2,000 surplus of viewers. I'm sorry, not viewers, subscribers. A surplus of 2,000 extra subscribers. You could not even get on and thank them. I mean, my goodness, we would thank people if we saw 300 extra subscribers. That would be like, my goodness, a surplus. Oh, thank you. You know, but now we're talking 2,000. Anyway, that's another story for another day. Let me stay on focus here. And like I said, this guy right here, I've been checking, I already said, okay, no more pot shots at that, okay? Because this guy looks mean, and he just looks like somebody you don't want to mess with. And I think that he's giving her that eye like, you need to move on to something else, because we're here to see the beauty of Niagara Falls and not you. and we don't care about your bracelet. Okay, somebody had to say it, but I'm going to go ahead and play it back one more time, and just to prove my point that she's taking her help for granted. She is taking her help for granted. And I don't know if her helpers rode in the van with her. I'm sure they probably did. I'm sure that she expected them to buy some gas, put gas in that van. Okay, basically everything is on them. And I'm sure she even expected them to buy her dinner. So yeah, I'm going to play this back, and I'm going to move on out of here because it's already been 10 minutes. I didn't mean to be here that long. Let's see if we can pull that part back. Now, see, I'm looking at this, how this young lady is looking away, and she's putting that bracelet on. She's really not showing much interest in that bracelet, but I hope she keeps it on. She's just kind of like really kind of abstract and, looking away and then putting the bracelet on. But hey, what can I say?
We always put them on, but that's okay. We always put them on, but that's okay. We always put them on, but that's okay.
So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. She's telling Regina, a grown lady, how to put a bracelet, how to distribute the bracelets. And I'm saying under the dispensation of grace, it would have been perfectly okay to just hand these people their bracelet. Because some people are kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want you touching them. Because, after COVID, people, hey, everybody, they have been like in their feelings. They have become OCD. They have been a germaphobe and things like that. I'm just saying. I think she just really was a little over the top in this video, and she was overstepping boundaries. She was taking liberties that did not belong to her, and she was not respecting people's privacy. She took this beautiful event of watching the waterfalls at Niagara Falls and was a total distraction, and made it all about her, basically. Made it all about her and her wristbands, her random acts. Now, if these workers of hers, if they have any kind of discernment, they could see clearly. I mean, they were actually there. They were right there. So I'm sure that they picked up on certain things themselves. And I know the number one thing they have been thinking about is, why can't we say anything about Jesus? Now, in this same video, she oh no, that was another video. So I better pause that thought. That was another video. I may do a reaction on that video because it was another one that I said I needed to react to. So I'm going to go ahead and move on because this was just crazy. Sister Regina, you seem like a very nice lady and very faithful. Yeah, like I said, you're somebody that I could actually have as a friend. I believe that you are that type of person because I'm kind of picky myself. When I find you out, like motivating you to win, and I saw that she wasn't walking in love at all, that she was full of rage and venom. Oh man, I'm sorry. Y'all didn't see what I saw that day. Y'all did not see what I saw. But I tell you what, I have no desire whatsoever to become friends with her. But I can make exceptions, if I see that she is coming under grace and that the love of God is flowing through her. Yeah, I could be her friend because I think she would probably be a beautiful person. But right now, while she's walking in that flesh, walking in her feelings, her emotions, no thank you. No thank you. Anywho, I'm moving on, y'all. It's Friday. Happy Friday to everyone. And I may be back. I don't know. But anyway, you guys have a blessed day if you don't see me again. God bless you. Peace.